Morning, good morning, good morning. It is your host, Shy Rizzle, Yee, Cutthroat Radio Podcast. What's cracking? Or should I say, what's bracking to the Bloods? We are in motion. Business is rolling. Just a couple of updates real fast. I just want to bring y'all up to speed on what's been going on with me and Cutthroat Radio Podcast and my music and shit. First things first, we had a couple of artists slid through here. Felt good to get them actually in here. D-Macca, we got to get you in here, get your shit going. Shout out to D-Macca and them, all that good stuff. CC Morgan, she's working on a project right now, Queen of the Crest. She got songs with Doobie, myself, a few other artists out there. She's working on a solo project. She was just up here last night with Ja. At the radio station. She was on there doing an interview. I'm gonna get her in here as well as soon as she come back up here Tuesday. She booked studio time. My first $30. Well, not my first $30 because, like I said, D-Mac have been in here. Vontae Wright, which is ODB or Brandon. We call him ODB from my neighborhood, but Brandon Wright, his youngest son, Vontae Wright, came in here. He was actually my first artist to do some recording. He got to come in and finish a song and more projects. I had DeMarco, Dominique, little brother from the Crest, come in. He did his thing. He's been working on his music. I got a couple of more artists doing their thing, and plus my music that I'm working on. That's that, and it's looking real good, man. The mix downs, they like the Brendale Carter. She was in here as well. She came and slid and did. She was doing her vocals. Sound good, really good too. She has a magnificent voice. I really like her voice. I'm gonna try to get her to do some more work when she got some free time because she live in Santa Rosa. Coming up here, it's complications. That's that. Music is sounding good though. I've sent it out to back to the artists that recorded. They like their mixes. I haven't really did a final mix or a great mix. It was just to do a mix to send to them so that way they can have something to listen to. Due to the fact that it was late and I have to work. I have to work every day for 7 days straight. So, all right, except for Tuesday. Tuesday is my only day off. Everybody, Tuesday is my only day off. If you got to come here and do vocals, Tuesday after 5 o'clock. And don't try to I'm not going to overbook myself with 9 different artists to come in here at one time. So if you need to get work done, make sure you talk to me ahead of the schedule or ahead of time and say, Shab, who's in there on Tuesday? Like I said, I got CC Morgan on Tuesday. She might, and it's only an hour. They only paid me $30 for an hour, but like I do with my cutties, I extended it a little bit so that way, because I know how it was when I was coming up. When I was coming up, before I had all this and before I got my own studio, it was hard. Getting into a person's studio, I had to have my material done. I couldn't come into a motherfucking studio and sit at the Alex Wright came in here as well, but I couldn't come in here in the studio and write them. I could, but I had to be quick because I was on an hour time. And I was quick. I used to do, you can ask DJ Palettage, you can ask my brother Joe, you can ask anybody else that came to the studio with me. I would blah, 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 or I'd be at the house, blah, 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 blah. And every day I'm rapping out loud to myself or at the jobs I was working at or wherever I was at, bathroom, shower, whatever. I was making sure that material, when I got to the studio, all I had to do was just run through the verse, double that, ad libs, listen to it, see if I need to add anything, and move on to the next. I was knocking out songs left and right for Cooney Seller, the album. So 6 P's. I don't know if anybody know the 6 P's, but the 6 P's for me is proper planning prevents piss poor performance. Let me see that one more time. Proper planning prevents piss poor performance. Some of y'all out there got piss poor performance because y'all not properly planning. It shows in your work ethic. It shows in your music. It shows in your everyday life. And I'm not the one to criticize and judge you. But if you're going to make a mark, if you're going to make something, be something about yourself, you have to take risk. You have to stand up for what you believe in. You have to believe in yourself first. In order for anybody else to believe in your music or believe in your creativity or believe in your food or whatever profession or career you choose to do, you have to believe in yourself first. That's food for thought from Shot Rock. Cutthroat Radio Podcast. Moving on. That's music. I got my, like I said, straight businesses working on things of that nature. Artists is coming in here now. I'm starting to do interviews. I'm starting to do all the stuff that I said I was doing. The reason why I cut it short because COVID-19. Somebody caught COVID-19 here in my office, not my office, but in the office buildings. Somebody had extracted COVID-19, so it's just been kind of funny and rocky for me. I just want to touch bases on one more time because I keep hearing Karens of the world out there talk about go back home or go where you come from, get on a boat and leave and all this other stuff. To my correction, if I remember correctly, reading in history class and all American history, U.S. history, whatever the fuck the history of government, whatever, Europeans came over on the boat. Native Americans was here on this continent first. Native Americans and black people, or the descendants of black people, was here on this continent first. This was not called the United States of America until Europeans came over here and stole the land and enslaved everybody that was here to call it the United States of America, to make it an enriched country, to make it what it is today, to make the Declaration of Independence, to make the Boston Tea Party, to make slavery, United States slavery, to make all of this stuff. Europeans had to come over on here. What? They didn't have a train. They didn't have airplanes. You couldn't ride a fucking horse and you couldn't walk. Guess what? You had to come across on a boat too. Wow. You see how that worked? We figured it out. You tell Africans to go back to Africa on a boat. We didn't have to come on. You put us on the boat. So how the fuck we gonna go back on the boat if you put us there? Then you don't even want us to leave the country, because if we do, you half the fucking country gonna leave with us. You ain't gonna have nothing. You stupid. The black money is more than the white dollar. Black dollar is more than white dollar. It's just the white collar dollar is because they established they stole and enslaved and established themselves superior. Not true. And we didn't see it until 2020. I mean, we've seen it from 1817 something. We've seen it from 17 something all the way until 2020. But this is the land of opportunity, the land of the free, home of the brave. Everybody is created equal. You have the same rights and opportunity. Not. I was watching. It's a special on Netflix. Y'all check this out. It's called "I Am Not a Negro," and I'm definitely not a Negro. I'm a black man. But the series, or the actual documentary movie, touched on a lot of bases. One was significant to me. When George Floyd died, he was murdered by a knee to his neck for 8 minutes and 49 seconds or 48 seconds. Well, it's a picture floating around on my IG. 1963, same exact motherfucking photo that we seen of George Floyd when he died. It was like 3-4 police officers standing, apprehending a black lady back then during the civil rights movement, and they put a knee on her neck. Same exact photo that of George Floyd when he died. Same exact photo with the police officers, a couple of them on the woman, and then that one was sitting there watching, the Asian was sitting there watching George Floyd. Same exact positions, dude. Same. And it was on that was 1963. So fast forward to 2020, they still doing it. Do they go to jail? Do something happen to them? No. But let us do something to a cop. The whole entire, from New York to this West Coast, every law enforcement will be looking for you. If you do that to a cop and it's not justified, every law enforcement will be looking for you. You are either A, gonna go to jail for the rest of your life, or they're gonna kill you in jail, or they're gonna pick you up and kill you, or B, they just gonna kill you and leave you where you stand. So you ain't got no options. Jail, they gonna kill you. The CEO's gonna get a hold of you and they gonna get you in there. The streets, they gonna get you. The cops on the street gonna get you because they don't want you to go to jail. And if they do catch you, they're going to beat the dog. They are going to beat the skin. They're going to beat you so bad, they might even kill you when they beat you. And then justify it and say, oh, no, he was resisting arrest. Or he had a knife on it. What's going on? CC came and gave me her $30. She was in here last night. Not in my office, but she was in here last night. She gave me $30. She booked. She's fully booked for Tuesday. It's an hour. It's not like a whole session day, but it's significant to what I got going on here. My first $30. And I want to put it anything, but I need some weed this morning, so I'm gonna spend it. I need some weed. So I'm gonna spend it. But yeah, man, y'all tune in. Uncle Miami, welcome home, fresh out. He been out for a while now, or a couple of months now, but welcome home to Uncle Miami. He got some stuff under his sleeve. He getting ready to drop on us. He want me to do some podcasting for him and touch bases with him on that. That's up and coming. Big Coot. We know him as Big Coot or Big Dot, and everybody know him as Big Dot. But Big Coot birthday bash is coming up. If y'all want to go slide on that and you want to get out and get loosey goosey, go over there and see Big Dot and them. And they shoot you the directions. It's all over Facebook and IG. Big Dot birthday party bash coming up. Yada yada yada. If I'm leaving anything out, nah, I ain't leaving nothing out. Come on in here, artists. We open. Shop Studios is open. For the Hustle Podcast is open. Let's get in here. Let's get this work done. And I see y'all in a bit. I'm finna go ride you some weed. So that's basically it, man. You know, stay tuned for the Chef Shab RD. So, oh yeah, Chef Shab RD song is complete. We got to get the final mix to it and then send it upstairs to get mastered. And once it get mastered, I'm it's all uphill for me, and uphill is easier to. It's all downhill for me, and all downhill is easier for me to ride a bike. So it's all downhill for me. And I'm definitely gonna, take this serious. And if somebody, if a label want to pick me up or if something want to transpire from this, then so be it. Definitely so be it. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely taking my career serious. I let a lot of people hear the song and they enjoy the song. It's not a gangster song. It's not a young nigga song. It's a hip hop genre song of me just taking my name and making a song out of it. Just like how Snoop did Snoop Doggy Dogg. He did that one. Mac Dre is the name. Mac Dre is the name. And then Slim Shady. What a real Slim Shady. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. Everybody had a name, kind of like a name in they thing. So I felt like, that Chef Shab RD had to stand out over everybody that called themselves Shab Rob or that's out there doing music. I felt like that Chef Shab song had to be different from all that out there. I didn't want to make a song that sound like I'm young, trying to sound young. I didn't want to make a song. I'm not hella old, so I didn't want to make a song, reflecting like I'm just hella old and shit. Now I want to capture what I'm doing right now and express how I feel about it. And give y'all character, give y'all energy, give y'all things that most artists ain't doing right now besides being gangster and I shoot you this, shoot you that, and wet the whole block up. I got Draco, I got this, I got that, I got bombs, missiles. I'm T.I. back in 2011, 2012. Business to do and things of that nature. So anyway, you guys tune in, Cutthroat Radio Podcast, nights and weekends. And I'll get back to you guys in a couple. Again, they got information out there that they don't want us to. Please don't worry about where the Black Lives Matter money go to and all that. We're gonna touch on this too as well. But we know that it's a fraud. We know for sure that website that they got out there is a sexist website, and it's for but that's a whole different podcast. We'll touch bases on that later. Africans out there, Black people, wake up, stick together, stop killing each other, stop allowing others to kill us. Stand up for what you believe in, which is your Blackness. Do not let nobody take that away from you. That's all we got. We have nothing else. Money doesn't matter. Cars, jewelry, bottles and trinkets, zooms and whams do not matter. Love matters. Thought patterns matter. Let's each a player, teach a player. That's how players learn. But in our community, each a Black, teach a Black. That's how Blacks learn. We have to stick together. Asians do it, Mexicans do it, and every other race and culture do it. We are the only race that kind of stay divided and want to bitch and complain about the shit. Now let's actually do it. Let's stay together. Let's stay pro-Black, man. And we ain't got to be pro-Black and say we dislike any other race. We just need to love ourselves and care about ourselves. That's what we need to focus on first and foremost. And then everything else is secondary. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe. COVID-19 is real. Mask on. Wash your hands. Do not touch your face. Sanitizer. All that good stuff. Whoa.